Go away, Lewis. I told you I'm fine. Just let me wallow in self-pity at the tragic state of my dating life. Just give me some time to come to terms with the fact that I'm going to be alone forever. That, oh my god, I'm going to be an old cat lady. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Hey, what's the big... Oh, it's you. Sorry, for a second there I thought you were my roommate. What's up, bestie? I'll take it that Lewis called you over. To try and cheer me up, no doubt. The guy won't even let me sulk in peace. Nah, I shouldn't be so hard on the guy. I suppose he is just looking out for me. So, how are you anyway? Good, glad to hear it. Oh, me? yeah, I'm fine, you know, living la vida loca, as they say. How did the date go? Oh, well, thank you for asking. I'm sure, as you can tell from the fact that I've spent my entire day with my face buried in my pillow, and when it's not buried in my pillow, it's buried in a tub of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream, that it went fantastically. What do you think? It was a dumpster fire, a disaster, a masterclass in just sheer bloody awkwardness. It couldn't have been that bad. Oh well, let's just recount the night, shall we? I assure you, if anything, I am being un-overdramatic. I am being quite fairly dramatic. Okay, well, let's get started, shall we? So, as you know, I have been talking to this person for a few days over your dating apps, you know, the Tindus and the Bumblies and all that. I'm not very good at it, but I put in an effort, as I have been for the past few months. But this time, I finally managed to strike up a conversation with someone that lasted more than a few sentences. It seemed like things were going well. We'd arranged to meet up at a restaurant, and then we were going to go for a stroll through the park in the evening, because it's a nice warm summer's eve, and it would have been lovely, and it just wasn't that at all. But where to begin but the beginning? So, of course, I turn up to the restaurant early, and I get seated, I order a bottle of wine for the table, and I try my best not to stuff my face on all of the bread rolls that are sitting there, because I just don't even want to open that Pandora's box of possibilities. So, 5 minutes go by, then 10, and now it's the time that they should be arriving, and I think, okay, I'll do my best meerkat impression, just, you know, up straight, head craned, looking around the restaurant, trying to make eye contact with them, and you know, no one's there, which is fine, you know, as you do. So 5 minutes go by, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, okay, perhaps this is just fashionably late, you know, we all love a bit of fashionable lateness. And then 10 minutes go by, and then 15, and at this point I'm starting to second guess whether I've sent the directions over for the restaurant, or whether I've got the days wrong, or whatever, what have you. So I pull out my phone, and I'm looking through the messages, and no, everything's correct. 25 minutes after we were supposed to get there, they rock up. They just appear without a word, and 1 minute the chair's empty, then the next minute they're sitting there on their phone. On their phone, right? I don't even get a hi, sorry I'm late. I just get a person appears, a silhouette appears in front of me, and they're just face buried in their phone, texting away. And so I'm sitting here thinking, is this some kind of bizarre power move? Am I supposed to like I don't know, pull out the phone and text them across the table. Hello? Can you talk to me now? So this goes on for like 3 minutes whilst they finish writing what I can only assume was some sort of Wattpad novel. And then finally they put the phone down and I get a, "Oh, so you must be Jack." Well, hello. I mean, you sat at my table, so you must know what I look like, and whilst I have perhaps put on a few pounds and got a bit scruffier since I took that profile picture, I would like to think I look somewhat similar. So yes, I am he. Hello. And may I ask, are you perhaps the person who seemed to be quite nice and friendly and punctual? Yes, but anyway, we quickly move on from that, and we start doing the sort of staple small talk that you do whilst you're waiting for the waiter to acknowledge your existence. And so we're talking about life, about aspirations for the future, about hobbies, and it all seems to be going really well. They are family orientated, they are driven, they seem exciting, and so I, of course, start to let my guard down, and I start to think, well, perhaps I was too quick to judge. Perhaps this whole introduction was just one big mistake that is never to be repeated. Okay, I will give them the benefit of the doubt. But as you can see from the fact that I am here with a face covered in the remnant of not one, but 2 tubs of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, that was a mistake that I would very soon come to regret. So, the waiter comes. And little did I know, this is not just any waiter, but this is the horseman that symbolises the apocalypse, the end of any feelings I have for the person sitting across the table from me. The waiter comes out, and he is lovely, he's charming. He's downright adorable. You just want to pinch his little cheeks and just say thank you. Okay, thank you very much. You are very helpful. And he's talking away about the specials. He's giving recommendations to me about what wine to pair with what meal. And then it comes to my partner's turn, and they say, "Do you have anything gluten-free?" We are in a pasta restaurant, Italian restaurant, and at no point during the 3 days of back and forth, riveting back and forth through the dating apps, did they mention they were gluten-free. I even asked them when picking a restaurant, do you have any intolerances or preferences or dietary requirements that I need to know of? And I heard absolutely hee-haw back. Nothing. Zilch. Do you have anything gluten-free? The colour drains from this poor waiter boy's face as he understands the beast that he is now dealing with. As his hands white knuckle around his pad of paper, he says, "I'm terribly sorry, we don't have anything that's gluten-free. We could potentially do a pasta, but gluten-free, I'm afraid we just aren't prepared for." As he's speaking, we get, no, that won't do. Okay, I'll just have a plate of chicken. Okay, a breast of chicken, yeah, that's fine. And of course the waiter is very accommodating because this is not anywhere on the menu. So he goes, "Yes, I can get that done straight away. I can get a nice tomato sauce put on top. We can get some potentially vegetables on the side if need be. Okay, I'll go and get that sorted for you now." He goes to walk away. And all we hear as he trots away back into the kitchen is they clicked their fingers at the waiter. I was mortified. I actually had to stop and check if that was a violation of the Geneva Convention. Who does that? I've seen it in movies, definitely. But anyway, yeah, so they come back. You didn't give me a drink. Oh, terribly sorry. The waiter assumed that they would be sharing my bottle of wine. No. Sparkling water, they order. Who orders sparkling water? It tastes like TV static. Anyway, after that, I'm still reeling from the shock of what I've just faced over the last 90 seconds maybe. It was an awful lot happening awfully fast, and yeah, the conversation continues. We are trying our best to pretend that didn't happen, or at least I am. They don't even seem bothered, and the food comes out and it's lovely, and just as we're about to order dessert, I get the question. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know the question I'm talking about. So, what are you looking for on this app? Well, it's a dating app, so a date. I mean, I don't understand the question at first, so I just sort of say, oh, well, you know, I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking for someone to build a relationship with, I'm looking for something genuine, real, you know, I say all the right things, I speak from the heart, open my mouth and let my belly rumble, the whole shabam. You know, I'm practically saying that I'm looking for marriage. Got it, right? Okay, just straight to the point. I am a gentleman and I am here for someone who is going to be my life partner. Oh, I did not come on too strong. I think it is perfectly reasonable to set the expectations for what you expect, you know, going forward. Although that would probably explain what happened next. They said to me, oh, so you're not open to a poly relationship then? And I, of course, well, had to Google what polyamory meant, but immediately after I found out, I said, no. I'm sorry, it's just not my cup of tea. I can only disappoint one person at a time. I cannot do multiple people. I respect it, but it's just not for me. Dead silence. You could hear a pin drop. And then I get the line of, all right, okay, I'm just going to go to the bathroom quickly, and I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Yeah, they left. Yeah. That was it. No message, just blocked. That wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was the waiter came back with a dessert menu, and he saw that they weren't there, and of course I then said, oh no, they're at the bathroom, they'll be right back, and then half an hour later he came back again, and we locked eyes, and yeah, he gave me the look of like, oh, tough luck, buddy. And I just wanted to die inside a little. I just wanted the earth just swallow me up, you know. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on? Am I just like totally unlovable? Is that it? I mean, I know that I'm a bit old fashioned, you know. I don't do nightclubs. I don't do festivals or parties. I like a quiet pub if I'm going out at all. I know that I'm boring a little bit, maybe, but I don't know. People love vintage. I thought that I would find some luck, and then of course you said that maybe I should try dating apps, and so I gave them a shot, and that was well out of my comfort zone, and I feel that maybe I'm just destined not to find anyone. Oh, you did so tell me to get dating apps. Yes, you did. What do you mean when? Immediately after my 4-year-long relationship ended. Yes, with Horseface. I still don't know what you had against them. That was an awful nickname. They did not have a really long face, and they did not breathe that loud. I mean, so what if I had to sleep with earplugs? Many people have to. Oh, please, you never liked them. You were all too happy when they broke it off with me. And then, when I was wallowing in self-pity, you said, you should get back out there. I know that there are hundreds of people that would love you. That's what you said. I had to get back out there, so I did. I have got back out there, and I have seen that the field, the sea, is empty. Nah, I think I'm done. I think I just need to accept facts. I am just unlovable. Away and don't talk pish. I'm a catch. Aha, to who? I've had no luck with these dating apps. No luck at all. It's like people can just see the word boring written across my forehead. You know, you seem to think that people would find me attractive. Do you happen to know any of these people? I mean, can you perhaps put me on to them? Can we meet up? Can we perhaps put this theory of yours to the test? Because I really doubt it. You would happily date me. Well, that's awfully nice of you. A little bit condescending. It kind of feels the same as when your grandmother would say, what a handsome boy you've become. But appreciated nonetheless. You mean it? Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. But, I mean, being told that somebody would date me is different than somebody actually asking me out. You know, it's all fine and well being told in theory that you would date me, but yeah, in practice it just hasn't really worked out. You want to go on a date with me? Oh, come on. I am not that bad that you have to go on a mock date with me and grade my performance. I mean, I would like to think that I am at least somewhat interesting. I mean, so what if I'm not a fan of clubs or loud, busy bars? So what if I like the occasional night curled up by the fire with a good book? And so what if I... God, I really sound old, don't I? But the point is, I'm not that bad. I do appreciate the offer, but you don't have to do that for me. Ow! What is wrong with you? What was that for? What do you mean that you weren't talking about a mock date? Wait a second. Where are you going? Just stop for a second. Maybe we can talk about this. Would you like some Ben & Jerry's ice cream? Maybe it'll help you feel better. What was that about? Wait a second. Hang on a second. Bestie, when you said a date, did you mean like a real date? Bestie?